Alright folks, we're doing a vlog slash mini review of the 2011 first wave of Marvel Universe 3-packs. The classic Avengers and the X-Force 3-packs. Alright, I am probably not going to take these guys out of packaging. I know, a lot of booing in the background. But for two reasons. Because one, they're not as easy to get on retail. A lot of fans are probably going to be gunning for these 3-packs because, well, they look great. And for Avengers and X-Force fans, these are these are great sets to have. And second, they're a lot cheaper. Each set is a little bit cheaper than buying 3 separate Marvel Universe figures. They're about $1. If each figure is like $1 cheaper than a regular Marvel Universe figure when you try to compute it. So about $3 cheaper if you buy this pack compared to buying 3 Marvel Universe figures. And second reason we're keeping them in packaging is that they just look so good in packaging, and with the limited amount of shelf space that I have, I don't think I'm going to be able to display them as nice, as neat as keeping them in package. So probably the only reason the only instance that I'll probably review them outside packaging is if I can get another set of each doubles, and which I think it might be difficult to do. But if you let's pray I get another set of each, and I'll promise I'll make sure to review them out of packaging. So let's begin with the X-Force set. It's a great set for X-Force fans. If you have no idea what X-Force is, you don't follow the X-Men, forget about this set. But if you love the X-Force, these guys are great. I'm not entirely sure why they have these 3. I know after Cable left the X-Force, Cyclops formed another one featuring Wolverine, Warpath, X-23, Wolfsbane, and somebody else I forgot. But later on they dissolved, something happened, and then Cyclops, or Wolverine actually, and Archangel decided to form a new X-Force team that they included Psylocke, Deadpool, and Phantom X with them. And then if you follow, that's the current X-Force team. If you follow the 2011 X-Force comic book, it's made up of those 5 guys. And until recently, they've added Deathlock. But it's really just 5 of them: Archangel, Wolverine, Psylocke, and Deadpool and Phantom X. So I'm not entirely sure what the reason for the having these 3 around. They were together at one time, but Warpath and Deadpool, I don't think they were together at a certain time with X-Force. So, but anyway, I think the reason behind it is because Hasbro just decided to recycle, and this was the only one they could recycle. They don't have a Psylocke figure. The X-Force Archangel is a mail-away figure. No Phantom X. No Wolfsbane. So these were the only ones they had left. So I figured, whatever. Yeah. Now they are redecos or repaints of already released figures, and one of the reasons why I decided not to open them up because I already had the originals. Deadpool, if you remember my previous review of the deluxe X-Men Origins Wolverine Deadpool, it's just a repaint of this figure with the swords, and and I think this one is still better. Wolverine is the body is just a repaint of the deluxe X-Men Origins Wolverine figure with Colossus, and they've given him a new head sculpt. And Warpath is just a repaint of the Marvel Universe Warpath. This is the variant, obviously, and so I already had this one out of packaging. Didn't see the reason why I should take him out. So there. They're great. If you like the original versions, by all means get them. If you like X-Force, all the more you should get this set. Paint apps. They actually have worse paint apps than this set. And if you're gunning for this set, you might want to check several sets on the shelf, and you want to check the black and gray paint apps for each figure. They're the ones that really bleed into each other. Wolverine, Warpath, and Deadpool. You want to check the red and the black paint apps. The red tends to bleed into the black for all figures, and essentially that's where the problem comes in. And it's really how the costumes are made that's really causing the problems. Not as easy to paint over molds that have no distinct lines. But anyway. That's the usual complaint. But this was the best one I could find. As you can see, there are still some chippy paint apps like there on the thighs of Warpath and Wolverine. Deadpool's the same story. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. Next, we have the classic Avengers. If you're a big fan of the Avengers, you follow them ever since they were formed, this is a set for you. No idea who the Avengers are, just a big Marvel Universe fan. You might want to pass these guys up. Essentially, each of the figure again is a redecoed, previously released figure. Let's start with Iron Man. If you're a collector of the Iron Man 2 movie figures, this is the comic series Mark 1, or Iron Man. And it's essentially the same body and articulation. They've just given it a new head sculpt and it added a collar. Yeah, a collar with an antenna, but no blaster. So it's essentially the same figure, just redecoed. Excuse me. Now Thor, on the other hand, the body is just a repack of the Secret Wars Thor. Even the hammer has been repainted, and they've given him a new head sculpt actually. Yeah, much better head sculpt. So that's just it. The Hulk I think is an amalgamation of several previous body parts from previously released figures, namely the Juggernaut. So I think it uses the upper torso, lower torso, shoulders, biceps, upper hips, and upper thighs and knees of the Juggernaut. The lower leg and feet are from the old Marvel Universe Hulk, and I think they've added a new forearm and fist and a new head sculpt for this figure. So it's an amalgamation of repaints, so collectively it's technically a new mold. Okay, then we have Ant-Man. Now this particular Ant-Man allows you to ride this insect right there, and if you're wondering, it is actually smaller than the one that came with Yellow Jacket. I don't have Yellow Jacket with me right now, but he is smaller. Yellow Jacket is about this size, the Ant-Man with Yellow Jacket. And as for Wasp, it's a different one, if you're wondering if it's the same one that came in the Secret Wars, Doctor Doom, and Absorbing Man. It's different, as you can see. Okay, so with that, if you like the Avengers, if you like the previously released figures, then by all means get this one. Paint apps wise, this one is far outclasses, really outclasses this one. But if you must select from the ones on the shelf, make sure you check for Thor's plates, those circular plates. Make sure the silver does not bleed into the black. You check the face sculpt of Thor, the paints on. Excuse me. Just make sure that they've added some detail on his face. It looks as though they've added some foundation makeup on him. Just make sure he's not overly made up, quote unquote. And as for Iron Man, just make sure that the black on the eyes and mouth are painted well. For these guys, there's really nothing you can do. It's as good as it gets. So anyway, that's my vlog or vlog for these two sets. They're great. If you can find them on retail, you're big fans of both teams, by all means pick them up. If you're just a casual Marvel collector, then I think you should save your money for upcoming waves. So there you go, my vlog slash mini review of the Marvel Universe 3-packs, Classic Avengers, and X-Force. I hope this video has been somewhat informative and insightful for many of you, and I do apologize for not doing an out of package, out of box review. If I do get doubles, make sure to do one. There you go. Thanks for watching.